and welcome to a new Art Journal Friday. So for today's page, I'm thinking I want a bit more of softer tones as opposed to the very bright ones that I always use. So I've picked some, well, that said, I still pick this one, Opera Rose, to give it some sort of, bright, vibrant colors to the page. I've also picked Rose Pink from Liquitex, Titanium Buff Light from Amsterdam, and Light Green Permanent from Liquitex. Then I've picked some just pieces of some collage papers that I've made myself with tissue papers or old book pages. This I did buy in a package from Temu, the Chinese shop. So let's see what we can do. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna put some of my there collage papers there. Okay, so just gonna use some of it. To make things quicker, I am going to use my glue stick. I would normally use for these sort of things gel mat, because it works a lot better with thinner papers, but to be honest, I want a very quick page. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it here. I'm gonna use these for my old debit card, like that. I am going to try and so that I don't want like a very neat thing, so I'm just going to rip the page as opposed to cut it with a scissor. And I'm going to use the same one for the other side. Like that. I don't like the fact that it doesn't cover the whole thing. So, but I want them to have the same sort of thing both sides. So okay, I'm just gonna stop overthinking and start doing. Okay, again, glue stick. I'm just going ahead and put it however, see what I can do with it. It's not that bad because then I can use this little bit to cover this part. Again, I'm just going to rip off the bits that I don't want. So I think I like that. And again, I'm just going to rip off the excess because I don't want it to be very neat and perfect. I want it to look a bit grudgy. So just want to make sure everything's, I don't like when things are not perfectly stuck to the page, so I'm just making sure it's all stuck. Okay, so what next? I'm just going to use a brush, just an old brush. If you know me, if you've been following me, this is one of my favorite brushes. It's a very old one. It was very cheap, I think. And I'm going to put a little bit of pink and a little bit of titanium buff, and I'm just going to add the paint to the page. I like to, if I'm working on a spread, I like to balance the colors, or whatever I do on one page, I like to do it on the other page so it looks like cohesive. You don't have to, it's just personal preference, I guess. And I like this because I don't want, for this page, I'm thinking I don't want anything like very bold. I want a bit of, I'm craving a bit of peace. I've been with an ear infection for the past week, so I haven't been feeling great. And I guess this is my way of getting a little bit of peace and comfort with like more neutral colors as opposed to my normal bold, loud pages, which I cannot guarantee it's gonna be like that at the end. But I'm also trying to keep it quick and simple, so hopefully it will be what I'm thinking. Okay, so now what? I'm gonna try this very quickly. I am now thinking I want to play with this. This is a neocolor, and I just want to like do marks. So I'm just going to make marks. I love doing this, honestly. This is the way I de-stress, just making marks. I find it so calming. And I think that's it. Yeah. So now I want a different pink. I'm gonna go with this pink. It's not a bright pink, it's more like a pastel pink, I would say. So I'm just going to add marks here and there. I like that. Yeah, okay. So now I want to add some marks with some green marks. And I think this page is going to be a very quick one. I don't think I'm gonna be doing a lot more. That said, I always say the same thing. I'm not adding a lot more stuff, so bear with me. And then I want to see what happens if I add some of this. I might be completely ruining my page, but this is what my art journals are for, to see what happens if. And in all honesty, I do like it. So I'm gonna do the same on this side. Again, the objective of these pages are what? Not thinking, not doubting yourself, just playing for the sake of playing, and experimenting. This is a color that I would use again. I have to start working on some commissions, and I think this is a perfect combination for what I have in mind for the commissions. So again, the what ifs might turn into actual things when you have the courage. Okay, so now I have this gelato, and I'm gonna make some more marks with green. Just to sort of bring it all together, maybe. Yeah. Now, do I want to use this in some way? Yeah, maybe not the whole thing, but some of it. So again, some glue. And that. And then, as I always say, I like balancing my work. So if I do something on one side, I try and do the same on the other side, most of the times. Except when they are like this one, that's going to be like a point of interest piece sort of thing. So this one goes there. On its own, I'm not gonna do anything similar on this side. Then I want to use this bit. I like that. So more glue. Put the paper down, and I want to see if it's wise or not to put here. I might not, but then maybe if I cut this bit and just go with this. Do I like it there? No, but I like it here. So this is going to go here. And you see what's interesting about the layers? Even though I'm covering the paper underneath this other paper, you can still see some of the scribbles that I have on the other page, on the other paper. I like that. Oh, you see, I like this. Here or here? No, here. It needs something here though. I'm not sure what yet. I like that very much. Do I want just one here? Yep. But in my head, I wanted something here. Not really there. Here, because I hate this part for some reason. So not yet. Let me have a look at this side. I might want to use, no, I am going to add marks with my Posca marker. Look at that. That is beautiful. I'm gonna do the same around here. Same here. Same here. And I don't think this needs anything else. I really, really like this. There's just some finishing touches from the scraps of the paper that I've been using that I want to put, like this one, for example. Just gives it a little bit more of like interest, I would say. I love it when I see something and then my eye keeps wandering and finding more and more stuff on my pages. So I guess that is why I like layers and mixed media so much. I feel like this has a place, but I don't know where yet. I'll keep going back to this corner, but nope. So I'm just gonna leave it there. Just not gonna use it. And I think she keeps saying, I think. Yeah. There is always, even though when I think it's done, something always tells me, no, you need to do a bit more. And it usually is true. So when you're doing this, just remember, listen to your intuition. That's all you need to do. Okay. I like this. I just feel like I need that more green details. Like here, for example, like make them a bit more solid. So I don't like the fact that they look so I don't know how to explain it, not that solid. So I'm just going to go and okay, now I am done. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. So let me show you the details. And I am going to say thank you very much for being with me in another Art Journal Friday, and I will see you next week.